All right. Let me know when you're good.
I'm good.
All right. I'll start the recording then. And we are recording. You want to kick this off? I mean, I mean, I just mean.
Uh, uh, I was ready for you to just pass the torch like that.
I mean,
Well,
out of if one of us is gonna do an intro, I mean, it's the hype man himself. Like, I don't know why I'm the one doing it.
was ready for that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't even think I could do the voice right now. I was so thrown
Really.
off by that. I was almost going to do it, but then with all that, I got a dog biting me. What are you doing?
All right. So Jey Uso broke. So it's
I sure did.
it's Matt and Jay today. Clearly, we were gonna do a Halloween thing, but it did not work out, unfortunately. And then we just didn't stream for Saturday Night Main Event. So we definitely had to do something for, you know, the other Matt has had his gear set up for this. So we're just a little bit late on our Halloween stuff, but
I'm the
I'm Matt. That's
Timo Jay Uso here.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yo, buy my cereal, Oos.
I don't, he's not a car salesman yet. He hasn't quite gone to just pitching his gear like that. But yeah. Wrestling Matt's podcast, whatever. We talk about Raw after Raw goes off the air. That's the more pressing issue over there is Jey Uso. And the dog is not having Jey
Or
Uso.
there's one word. Yeet, a botched the neck breaker.
My God. He had to turn a neck breaker into a cutter.
Yeah. CM Punk comes out like, what the fuck? Gets him in the back of the head. Come back up here. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna roll that back.
We're gonna get this right.
We're gonna roll my neck breaker back, you turd.
Yeah, I wonder if there was a moment where he was just reliving his quote from AEW when he's like, "Tired, I hurt, I work with children."
Yeah,
Like
fucking Usos.
we can't hit a neck breaker.
God. Well, I'm glad they went with the pivot with because we kind of expected them going to WrestleMania, going to be build up Seth, CM Punk. Seth gets hurt, so they go, okay, we'll just throw the championship on CM Punk, and we'll kind of like run it backwards, and who knows if Seth would be good by WrestleMania or the Monday after WrestleMania, whatever they got to do to try and do something here, but. I didn't really think it was going to Jay. I think they're still. I think they hear what like some of the main fans are saying, where it's just like, dude, he's starting to look kind of fat. Like, what's going on? He's got loose belly fat hanging over his trunks. I know trunks are tight and whatnot, but hey, you might want to tone that up a bit. I mean, if CM Punk looks like that, he's an older man. That it gets hard to keep up with. But you're also going against people like LA Knight, and they ain't looking
No,
kind of flabby.
LA Knight's like 40 almost.
Yeah, but he's keeping himself good in tone there, especially in the stomach region. So
Yeah.
uh, can't just be over. You gotta really be into this too.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. I think they also the Usos, all of them have so many different directions they can go that if it's the world title, great. If it's not, I mean, it's like a Jerry Springer episode up in that place. Like you could do anything with Jay because there's so many Usos all battling for all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah,
him falling out of the main title picture isn't the end of the world.
no, it's really not.
But
But I mean, at least CM Punk kind of laid out the idea of where to go from there, whether it's the Braun Brawns or some of the other competitors. Threw in, JD McDonough and Finn Balor there. That was a little bit in the left field because I don't know. I've been seeing them kind of as of lately, like just tag team mid card kind of representation at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Finn was the first Universal Champion in WWE. He's really kind of had even a worse case scenario than Kevin Owens, but he's kind of had that treatment where he's just a character that's on TV constantly and doesn't really need a belt, so they don't really do anything with him in that regard. I mean, he's got tons of charisma, a great look for being someone that's like 42. And just fun character accents, whether it be him bringing the demon out or whether it be him bringing out the puppet. So he doesn't really need to do well. JD, on the other hand, his stock is going up every time he goes out there. So JD, I think, is still going to be mid-card, but I could see JD going for the IC title here in the future. And
yeah,
maybe the relatively near future.
Yeah, it would be definitely good to start seeing him getting thrown at some of the other titles other than just the tag team titles, because that guy can be so much more.
Yeah, but there's no problem with it being the tag team titles right now. It fits with the Clubhouse storyline.
Yeah, it's all right for now. Yeah, sure.
I mean, it'd be hard to give them all the titles again and not have them not be the tag titles. Like, to have Finn with a title, have JD with a title, have Raquel with a title, Dom with 2 titles. Like, all that would be left would be the tag titles. So
yeah,
it kind of makes sense that just let them do their tag team thing. The Judgment Day thing's gonna run its course here shortly when Liv comes back. They're once again starting to slowly work the Roxanne talking to Dom again scenario.
Yeah, I just saw that tonight. Like, oh, okay, she's getting in his ear. All right, we weren't having that before.
Well, they did. Then they stopped. And like I said, they have time.
Well, yeah, they had to stop because they had all that time gap to wait on.
So, no surprise there. Is what it is.
Yeah.
But,
well, the start tonight was interesting.
I missed the first segment.
Simply CM Punk coming out talking about Udo Challenge and whatnot. Still, I guess I'm still in that same part we were kind of talking about, but with Logan Paul coming out, being like the first one to like personally challenge him before the Brawns came out and interrupted. But he had kind of a horrible line when he started going with cars to compare the two of them. Basically said, followed up with saying CM Punk's like a Honda Civic with 200,000 miles on it. But he called himself a 100 horsepower Ferrari. And I'm over here like, does he think that's a lot for a Ferrari? Like, they were pushing like 190, 200 back in the 60s with Ferrari and like Porsche. It's like, that was a bit of a flub. So, for anyone that, I don't even know cars, but I at least know that one.
Yeah.
So, that was kind of like, that's a terrible analogy. You just...
Yeah, he doesn't know cars.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Like, you'd think with all that money and the ability to buy cars, he would kind of know.
He probably has cars.
Yeah, but maybe you should know like the horsepower they have, so you don't sound
a lot
like
of them
fucking idiot.
That is something that people tend to grasp, is like how many horses this car is or that car is. They can talk about that. It's a V8. It's a V10. It's a not too many of those.
Dude, I don't even
TVR.
know what my new truck I just leased, what its horsepower is or what its engine is. Dad started asking me that. I'm like, I actually kind of don't know. I was just okay with switching over to a Ford Ranger because what I really wanted was too expensive. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to pay that in this economy. That's insane.
Yeah, when it comes to like when it comes to motors now, if for your daily driver, I'm not a guy that needs gazillion horses essentially,
Yeah.
but I do like knowing the motor in the car for knowing what its defects typically are.
Ah.
Um, because every motor has usually some sets of defects that are common with them.
I'm pretty sure
Um,
my new truck has diff lock, which I've never
Probably
had that
does.
in a truck before. I've never had the differential lock before,
We
so
going snow running?
apparently we're gonna go snow running.
Yeah, my car's not making it very far in those conditions.
It also seems to have the ability to auto back up a trailer, so interesting. I don't know if I'll ever use that, but the only time I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
think I
back up a
might try it
trailer,
just to try it,
yeah, might do
see how
that.
that feature goes.
Yeah,
That's usually how I do stuff. Like, I'll try it. Why not? See what it's like.
yeah.
But yeah, that was a dumb comparison. That also explains why it was such an impactful thing when he came out to help Punk at the end of the night. That makes more sense.
Oh, yeah. Because if you didn't see how that panned out, basically Bronze came to threaten CM Punk, also Logan Paul, and CM Punk's like, if you haven't been following along yet, this is the part where you're either you get it the hell out of the ring and get out of my way, or you fucking help me. It's me and you versus these two. And he stepped out of the ring, tried to walk past the Bronze, and they just shoved him on his ass and went in and beat up CM Punk. And then Logan Paul was on the outside, all wishy-washy. Should I help? Should I not? Goes in to help. Gets his ass beat because, well, it's another 2-on-1.
Right.
So then he...
Help always shows up too late.
Yeah. So then he goes in to, supposedly help, CM Punk, and he just punches him in the head with the brass knucks.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I don't know if that's really getting buddy with Division.
It looked like it was like an offering the way he gave the brass knucks up. Like, hey, there room for a good right hand type
Yeah.
of deal.
Yeah, so
So
who knows? Maybe we'll see him with them for a little bit at least.
yeah, because again, without a third, your stable is a tag team.
Yeah.
So they need a third.
Not really. I mean, unless you're calling your tag team the Vision.
Right. Well, the problem with that is that a lot of times you have these factions with several members. So even though they have two beefy members, if any version of the bloodline shows up, they're screwed. If
Judgment Day shows up.
Judgment Day shows up, they're outnumbered. Now they'd probably still have the two of them beat up Judgment Day, but still. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, it's 5, it's 4s, it's 3s. It's never just 2. 2's just the tag teams. They had to add somebody.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul really hasn't been doing a damn thing. So.
No, but I think that was kind of by design, where he's just like he's kind of in this thing, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to work all those dates.
I think he likes to work chunks.
Yeah, which is what we seem to be getting.
Yeah, so he'll work for
chunk.
Another like 2 months or so, and then fade away again. I don't know. November 3rd. Either he's gonna work only November and take December off, or he's gonna work pretty consistently between now and through January because he's gonna be in the Rumble. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I'd at least figure we'll see him for, what is it, Survivor Series we have coming up?
Yeah.
I almost imagine he'd take another break and then show up for the Rumble.
He could. Plus the Rumble's in February now, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Is it like the beginning of February?
Yeah, I think it went so late that they put him in February this past Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm not really sure because I think this Rumble's supposed to be way over there again.
Oh, is it Saudi again?
It's the same place as Mania.
Okay, so
They
they'll
got Royal
get
Rumble first
they'll get Rumble
this year.
2026.
Yeah.
And then they get Mania 2027.
Yes, but it seems like
Okay. Well, at least they didn't get back to back.
That's pretty close.
It is pretty close, but you know they're dishing out the cash, and WWE's
They
just
got a
like, yeah, we
quarter.
like money.
They got a quarter of the the big four times by 2, so it's an 8. They got 2 of the 8, so they got
Yeah.
1/4 of
Like you
of the
said,
big 8.
They got a quarter over the next 2.
Yeah, I was
over
right.
the
I
next
got
2 years,
distracted. Thanks for the
They got,
follow,
they got a quarter.
chaotic Gabs. I appreciate it. But yeah, so they got quite a bit. I don't know. Paul will do his thing. He's good. I'm glad.
Yeah. I got thrown off by your follow. I wasn't sure if I was actually on your stream and getting to see your chat, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Streamlabs doesn't have me signed in still in the chat feed, so I don't see it there. So I have to have my actual stream open. But it does. They'll give me the follow alerts, which I'm glad. But
that's good at least.
So, but yeah, okay. So what do you think? What does Punk do next with the belt?
Oh boy. I mean, right now, he wants to be a working champion. Does he stick with like doing that and like taking an opponent for Survivor Series, or does he end up getting thrown in the cage with everybody else and working like a little mini faction for just one PLE? Not really sure.
I think they're going to be careful with the Survivor Series match this year after last year's issues.
Oh yeah,
and thanks.
How it broke everybody.
Yeah, we do watch a lot of sports, and I'm not opposed to talking to any of it if you want to bring up any other sports. But we typically just babble about Raw and any type of like wrestling that takes place. But yeah, we watch a lot of football, baseball.
Yeah,
I like hockey, but my team is technically blacked out in my area.
Yeah,
I'm a Pens fan, but that's blacked out here. So I don't see too many games. But yeah, in the sport, we pretty much watch it, or I do at least.
Yeah, I'm not too into basketball lately, but I mean,
I need somebody in because I suck at basketball, so I don't watch a lot of it. That's true.
That's probably the one I don't really watch.
I'm so bad at it that I never bothered watching it because I was just like, I just wasn't good at it. So.
We did a bit of streaming live content, and we were getting kind of the same results like this. But I mean, that could be a possible thing.
Yeah, I might be, but for MMA is a big one for me too. Actually, I don't know why I left that one out, but I've been watching MMA since the days of. BJ Penn versus Call Uno and Newton versus Hughes up until now. So like I've been watching a lot.
You were exposing our friend group as like teenagers to people like Tito Ortiz way back in the day, making creative players on our wrestling games of Tito and such.
Yeah.
We didn't know about these people until you brought it up.
Is there a fight night? That's a Saturday. So what's running Friday night?
I think you gotta watch alongside SmackDown.
Oh God. It's a consideration. I might do it. I have no problem talking MMA, but I'm just trying to figure out what's running because the UFC typically only runs Saturdays.
You know.
So I don't know what's running Friday.
Oh,
I missed it. I actually wanted to watch the Karate Combat League that happened. Okay. Because I'm starting to get into Karate Combat too. That's kind of a fun organization where it's like it's like what the Olympic style martial arts is, but without calling for breaks. So think of it UFC with 2 ounce pads, but um, no grappling and stuff like that. It's just the striking of it. It's almost like probably closer to K1 kickboxing, but in a pit. So I need to watch more of that, Matt. That's
so they're really catering more towards that crowd that doesn't like the ground game and is just like, I just want to see someone get their head punched in.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's a lot more karate based. You see a lot more head kicks, you see a lot more lead in with like axe kicks and more karate techniques than you would in just basic MMA because there's no risk of the takedown really.
well, that
So
I
it's a
mean,
lot more fun for striking.
yeah, I mean that makes sense. I think there's a market for it for the people that just can't get into all aspects of mixed martial arts.
Yeah, the problem with the grappling nowadays is that you have a good wrestler, he wants to take the belt. He'll take the takedown, and just win the round by laying on you.
Yeah.
And then DC and them have to defend what's going on by saying, it's a high level wrestling. He's working for the best position. And I'm sitting there going, he hasn't moved in 3.5 minutes. Like he has gained zero ground on what he was trying to do for the past 3.5 minutes.
Ugh.
They can dance around. That is true.
Oh, so they
Right.
don't get taken down.
Well, also in cryo combat, it's like a lot of times like, there's a lot of feeling things out. So both guys will sometimes hang back and not attack, and it does cause for them to kind of like dance for a little bit.
Yeah, that. Well, yeah, that can be a little lame when like the whole idea is like you're supposed to be striking each other. Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's not takedowns here. Come on, yeah, throw hands.
yeah.
Let's go. That's what this audience paid to see.
Right.
But then again, you also don't want to make a mistake when you're not sure how this dude's gonna come at you.
Yeah, if you get in there too soon and get counterpunched, it's a bad day at the office right off the bat. I have to think about it. Because it would be fun. But we should double back to Raw here.
Yeah. Well, you're ending on like which way should CM Punk go? I mean, he's talking about being a fighting champion. They had Logan Paul come back, so I would assume they're gonna do that. I don't know if they're gonna do it for the PLE or work up to it before that. Like, I don't know if he's gonna have some defenses during like Raw, maybe. But I mean that seems a logical choice. Why, how he only works in chunks, unless
Yeah,
he's going to be around until the Rumble.
why would I get it? Punk should be pissed psychologically speaking because he just got sucker punched by Paul. But why would that jump Paul to the front of the line? It feels like that's the next opponent now because of that. But why would it do that? I wouldn't do that.
So only if, say, CM Punk takes the bait and goes like, "Oh, you sucker punched me when you wouldn't help me either," and using those excuses, that would maybe. But like that's kind of a little bit too obvious. But that's kind of been the WWE writing for the last
Pretty obvious, yeah.
year since WrestleMania. It's just been obvious writing where it's just like, oh yeah, he wouldn't help him, and then he shows up like he is gonna hump him, and he just sucker punches him, and now they have to fight. Like, it's they talk about like these long storylines they're doing, but lately they've been kind of these short ones. or just we had the repeat affairs that were going on for a while, but maybe we finally gotten away from some of that. Maybe we'll see. um, kind of not too glad they didn't call out L.A. Knight as like someone to come at him. Like it was not brought up. Like that name was left out.
Yeah, it feels like LA Knight's gonna back off for a minute or two, but I don't know why.
I don't know. Them just not wanting to push LA Knight or push him enough to be like, okay, you're gonna get defeated.
Right.
I don't get it.
I don't know. I just, as I sit here, I didn't think about that before I sat down. Now I'm thinking about it, and I just don't know. The obvious thing is then he gets pissed and he wrestles Logan Paul, but like that just, I guess it's a good way to get out of the rut they've been in where they just keep cycling the same three people for the belt.
Yeah.
But it's like there was just nothing to it. And in theory, Logan shouldn't be next in line for anything. But
well, maybe with this short storytelling with that, they're doing a longer storytelling of Punk and Braun. Maybe they're gonna run that longer. Maybe maybe that'll be the match at like Rumble to have CM Punk defend the title against Braun.
it could be.
Unless
Could be.
unless you want to do the same thing like last year and just make Braun that friggin' attraction in the Rumble and kill someone like ISO Speed. But
I think the long term story here will be the battle against the Vision and Punk teaming with someone down the road. Specifically, I think Seth at some point. But so that makes some sense, but like that's a little ways out. So I don't understand the short term storytelling right now because Punk's gonna need backup.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the only thing. Oh, hey, Chaotic, thank you for following my channel too. Yeah, I follow her a while, about 2 months. I appreciate it. I mean that's why I think they're doing the short term storyline here, and maybe, I guess maybe the one with Braun would be sort of kind of short term too. Ultimately, the storyline they wanted to do was with Seth.
And, yeah, I think they will get back to Seth. I do.
So I think they're using these shorter storylines. One
just
to
doesn't
change
make
it up
sense on paper.
I know, but to change it up with Paul, to get Braun in the like main event scene. That's kind of like putting a rocket ship on his fucking ass, throwing him into that.
He doesn't need it though. He just needs to be there.
Maybe he doesn't need it. I don't know, but I don't know. He's still pretty young. I mean, he's how many years out of NXT? Like, was it like 2 or 3 or something?
Like 2.
About 2. That's a nice. That's pretty good for the male stars to get to the
We're talking about Braun now, right?
But I mean, still, just comparatively, that's
the
really
rest of
NXT.
Good. The rest of NXT are gymnasts and volleyball players.
Well, just
he grew up in the business.
True. I'm just going with what's been kind of going on. What it
was different when NXT restarted and your men were, Finn Balor and Tyler Black and Tommy End, all of these wrestlers who were known on the indie scene that are now Seth Rollins, Aleister Black, so on and so forth. That whole roster could come up and perform well at any given time. Now Braun was a man amongst boys just because of his background, just because of where he grew up at, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised where he's at already.
Well, I wasn't really saying I was surprised by it. It was just, I guess maybe I was more stating the obvious. It's just like, yeah, he's really getting propelled to the top now. It seems like it's quicker than if Seth was still there sitting there, because technically being in that faction with Seth, Seth was a roadblock for him.
On paper, yeah,
You
but
know,
now he,
with how it's changed, yeah, he's not a roadblock anymore. Now he, uh,
now he's gonna be a roadblock. He's gonna be a roadblock. It just in like 6 months.
yeah. I mean, it's just. I mean, that might be a future. Well, definitely going to be a future opponent for him in 6 months. But, well, it depends what they're going to want to do here with him and CM Punk here. I
Yep.
mean, as far as I know, I mean, Punk might drop the title to him, give him the ultimate rub. Who the hell knows?
I mean, he might just be set up to
Like,
uh,
like then have
lose
that
later on.
story for Seth,
Yeah.
for Seth to come back and try to take it off of him.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, at some point, what's going to happen is that those two are going to team up. They're going to have Punk and Seth team up. That's going to happen.
Yeah, against the Bronze.
Yep.
Yeah, see that too. So, I mean, so for now they're telling short stories for now to get to the longer story of Seth coming back, essentially, and how this is all going to play out. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pivot. It's essentially what they had to do.
Yeah, that's all they could do. I just don't like it on paper because it doesn't make sense psychologically. That's all.
Yeah, well, eh, that's just what you have to do with these damn pivots. Then sometimes it can't really make that much sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless you got some way you can make sense of it. Well, what they got. Not really.
No, because every way you look at it, it's just like you don't deserve a shot yet. So he had a sucker punch Punk to
Yeah.
whether it with the beginning part of the storyline where he comes out and wants to be challenging or not, or if he just showed up at the end. Either way, it's just the only way you can do it is with anger from Punk getting, out ahead of himself too far. So yeah, I don't like it. I just don't like it. It's just too easy. Too doesn't make sense on paper and is just lazy writing.
Yeah. Sadly, that's what they've been doing.
I have no problem with Logan getting a chance, and I think he'll do just fine. I just think the way they did it was just lazy.
Yeah.
That's if that happens next. I guess he doesn't have to. I guess he could wrestle Braun next.
Because
They just add Logan to the faction.
or they do the stupid shit where they make it a 3-way dance.
They won't. I mean, unless they just want to pummel Punk. Because why would you do a 3-way dance?
Well, I mean, they just did one with Dom and had Dom retain. Where you'd think like Dom would just get pummeled.
Yeah, but I mean, with who are the other two competitors in that scenario? With
Yeah, well, it was Rusev and Penta, but
right, but I'm just saying if it's Logan, CM Punk, and another member of the Vision.
Well, if he truly becomes a member of the Vision, then yeah, I don't see them doing that. But if he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of cool with you guys, kind of.
See, I think this is an offer up. Now we'll have to wait and see if next Monday they accept their offer, but yeah, that's how I look at it.
Yeah, if they actually make some sort of a deal, then yeah, but we'll have to see how far this thing is going. Might be just we'll help you out for now.
Give me 1 second. You babble about anything, I guess. I'll be right back.
Okay, you're getting summoned. Okay. I guess I could take this to the more of the dirty old man sense with what was it? The one with the tag team with the girls where Roxanne Perez is getting the devil's kiss from Stephanie Vakir. Well, you're back already.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Just had to open something. That's all.
oh, okay, yeah. I was going with the first women's tag match of like what was it?
I jumped. This is where I jumped in at. Was in the middle of this match.
Okay. Did you get to see the devil's kiss from Stephanie to Roxanne Perez?
Yeah,
That darn cameraman. They
yeah.
should have gave us the like straight, just
Nah, they always cut off
the
hard cam. They purposely do that.
the hard cam shot zoomed in. You would have had the best of both worlds because you had the
Yeah, they always back out of that. But then the on the apron was almost a thing, but
yeah. Well, they've done that spot before, so that was pretty cool throwing that reversal in there too. So it was pretty good.
yeah. I still don't understand the incorporation of Nikki Bella, but it's fine.
Yeah, I don't
Just as a
really-
whole.
Yeah, I don't
As a
really
whole.
know. Like, it's
I have
kind
no-
of a weird mix.
No problem with Nikki. I think it's fine. Just doesn't make any sense why they just added it to the story. Like she hasn't really. I guess she just want to be part of the roster is the storyline, which is fine.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what her whole coming back has been. It's just like I just want to wrestle, so they just been throwing her in, just kind
Yeah,
of
but
like wherever.
what a high stakes place to throw her in at. What a horrible place to start.
Well, I guess.
Like,
I mean,
why isn't Nikki wrestling Maxine Dupree? Like, why did that happen this way?
Well, I don't know. She's a former champion, is she not?
Yeah, but
So you put her with the current champion. Their
you
buddy
take
buddy
a year
against the
off,
heel
you probably
faction.
have some rest. I don't care what sport it is.
Yeah, well, wrestling, they're not going to treat it that way. I mean,
They have walk-in entrances now. I'm supposed to believe that Cody shows up in a suit and McIntyre shows up in no shirt, a leather coat, and a kilt to the arena.
okay.
I'm just saying they're doing the walk-ins like it's a sport, like it's basketball, NFL, all that stuff.
Oh, okay. I get what you're doing there. That's something different though. That's just that's the way they're doing promo for like, don't turn that dial. Stay tuned. We're gonna, hear
You're
from
on
this
Netflix.
guy.
No one accidentally found you.
I know, but it just, I
They're
think
picking
they
and choosing where they want to use the psychology, and it's not blending well in my mind. I'm sorry, it's just not.
Well, right now you probably have a mix of the old school and the new school kind of fighting out for some of these ideas of like how do you lock in your viewership so they don't like go get bored and go wander off and watch, say Monday Night Football instead of, stay tuned in to wrestling.
Counter program on a blowout is what you do.
Well, sure, but I mean, they're I don't know if this is like the older guys trying to go like stay with this and be like, this is what all those sports teams are doing, rather than innovating. They're just copying the NBA. I mean, well, not even the NBA. I mean, the NHL does it too.
Yeah, all the sports do it.
So I don't know. I don't know if it's just them copying it and just seeing like, oh yeah, this is a thing to
Get
do.
it? It's just, to me, what I don't like about it is that they're picking and choosing the psychology they want to follow, and it just isn't blending in my mind. That's all.
Mm. Yeah, well,
that's
with people returning, they've they've never really done that where the person has to work off the ring rust, unless it's like the
well. Even then,
storyline
there's
for
just
the
no
person.
reason. There's just no reason for them to get a title shot or be in the picture. None.
I mean, unless you're named like CM Punk that shows up in a white T-shirt, just like I'm here.
Did he get a title match immediately?
I don't think immediately, but those are kind of the people I would expect to get it. The same
Right.
thing with Logan Paul because he's that type of like part timer. He isn't going to be the one putting in work. He's that celebrity. Holy shit, he's wrestling too now, and he's been,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but
that's the deal with him.
he's been in moment matches, Ricochet,
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's what he's been doing.
Well, has he had any? Has he had a shot at any of the big titles?
Big titles, no. U.S.
No.
title, I believe, yes.
Well, then looks like here it's on the way. I
But I
mean,
don't know why, because you would never do that in reality.
this isn't reality. This is wrestling.
Then don't give me the fake walk-ups.
Well, you're you're not.
Is it a sport or not?
Is this old man yelling at clouds? Is that what you're going through right now? Is this your like old
No,
man crisis?
I don't want lazy writing.
This
Lazy
really
writing.
sounds like old man yells at clouds.
Bring back Freddie Prinze, okay? He was a much better writer for them.
Oh god.
No, it just doesn't make sense on paper. But that's all. That's all I'm saying.
Well, probably with his schedule and trying to fit him in, they can't have it make sense on paper.
Well,
You
he's
just
supposed to
gotta-
be taking this seriously. He said so a million times.
I mean, are you believing that part? Because I don't think anyone else is. I mean, they can tell you that all day long, but we kind of know he's not. Just like, when's the next time we're gonna see Brock Lesnar? Not really sure. People even think he was AI generated in the WrestleMania ad.
Yeah.
They're like, look at his face; it's lopsided. It doesn't look real. It's just like,
I've ignored every ad that's come up for that.
How do you know? Oh well,
I'll watch
Yeah.
next time. Because
yeah.
they botched it. They had a really cool lead in with the poker chip and stuff like that that could have been a whole segment they did instead. It was just a commercial for Mania at a place they've already had a Mania.
Yeah.
So they dropped the ball on that, in my opinion.
I'm guessing they haven't thrown out there a design for the new WrestleMania belt. I hope it's better this year.
Yeah, it looks like it's black and white.
What the fuck?
It's the same as Ghostface a couple weeks ago was right. It's always been the same as the color and branding they do for the main logo.
Ugh.
The main logo last year was gold. The belt was gold. This year everything's black and white. So he's probably going to be right. I think he nailed that.
All right. Boy, man. Eh.
Black and white, and this one's already starting out with ticket prices higher than last year's.
It just
Who's to say it stays that way, but
does it just feel like that everybody else like they just aren't trying and don't care and just cashing in on the money while people are just dumb enough to buy the product?
yes,
Yeah. Okay. God, man.
that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. They were on such a roll, and it felt like they were nailing everything the best they can, and now it feels like they have taken a couple big money grabs, and they're going to continue to do that, and the books are going to look good, but the product as a whole is going to suffer, and as we've been seeing with every TV deal they ever do, shortly after doing it, it goes poorly. They just don't get the same subscriber numbers as people hope. Now, we don't know what Netflix is thinking as it relates to WWE, but it seems to be the most...
Seems like Netflix ought to be fine. Netflix audience was kind of already juiced in, I want to think.
Oh, yeah, and it was a win-win no matter what, because they needed more viewership there, and they wanted to get them hooked on like live TV shows, essentially.
Yeah.
And if you don't have sports or anything live like that, your programming's dead. So
that was really great to be like every Monday you got this big audience logging in to watch something live, and then the live thing goes off, and when people are still kind of thinking about it, like not really sure what they want to watch next,
Well, you know what?
something else starts auto playing. You're already on a service where you can look up what you want to watch.
Well, that's part of it. You're already there. It's a great
Yeah.
lead into the rest of the program.
It's
But the real
fantastic.
reason why they want to get more live sports, and WWE was a big part of that, was because right now people have gotten accustomed to streaming in chunks. So, the new season of Wednesday comes out. Get a month of Netflix, binge it, be done, cancel Netflix.
Yeah.
You know, the new season of whatever comes out, watch it, binge it, cancel, you're done. But if you have literally weekly episodic stuff, you have to stay with the brand to see. Now, every WWE fan is not going to cancel their Netflix subscription for that reason.
Yeah, if they were smart, they really got to stop doing Ghostface. I was gonna say they got to stop doing that thing where they drop all the episodes.
Some have started to do that already.
Yo, Ghostface, I'm part of your Timo J Uso costume design. I like my digs. Buy my cereal. Welcome to our Halloween episode.
We thought about streaming Friday. Some stuff came up, we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do Saturday Night Main Event.
So...
we just watched it and watched the World Series instead.
Great.
Yeah, I really considered LA Knight. I'm like, if I get the glasses and the wig, I can maybe do LA Knight. But then this one yelled at me saying that I was playing favorites here and gonna. Yeah, so
I don't think you had enough time.
I don't. Yeah, I didn't. By the time I thought
think that
of
was
it,
the big thing that really screwed you over.
Yeah, by the time I thought of it, I only would have it would have literally had to been here in 2 days, and I don't trust WWE shops shipping to get here in 2 days.
And if we were doing this Friday or Saturday, you would probably went with like something easy, but
right.
With the fact that like we didn't get to stream again until Monday, that far after Halloween, I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna do my thing because whatever. It's 3 items. Who gives a shit?
Right.
The payoff is literally this in chat. Like,
yeah, he was waiting for this.
What the fuck are you doing? You
he
piece
was
of
waiting
shit.
for this.
Yeah, this is all thanks to you. Yeah.
You should have saw the beginning of the show when I was like, all right, go.
Oh, yeah. He totally puts me on the spot. I had been like thinking up how to follow up his lead in because he kind of leads it every week. And oh, boy. I froze. Just
yeah.
Like, I don't know what to do. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you recognized what was going on right away, where you're like, what the hell? Hey, Halloween's over, buddy.
Yeah.
Worth it. I've had this shirt for like months and months and months. I bought this thing in like the beginning of summer, like June or something. Just because it was just like I wanted at least one shirt for Jay. I'm just like, all these things. I'm not the type of guy to wear something like that. I look fucking wrong wearing it. Some of these fucking shirt designs, like either for little kids or like dudes way freaking cooler than me that could pull that off. I can't. This one was their last XL, and this thing was like for one of the, what is it like? It's like, I think it's like Orlando's like soccer team or something. I think we figured out.
I'm so bad at soccer, I don't remember at the time. Yeah.
We knew at the time, but it was the last one. I'm like, fuck it, jump on that. It's plain enough where it's just like, okay, I can deal with this. But still to this day, all the shirts he comes out with, I'm just like, man, I can't deal with that. Like I could deal with LA Knights crossing the Delaware as George Washington shirt. That one is like pretty gaudy, but I love that one. That is the best wrestling shirt I've ever seen in my life.
It's pretty
Period.
good. It is pretty
Period.
good.
I wore it last week, but you didn't make it to the stream.
Um,
All right.
I'm with you, Ghostface. To me, it feels very lazy. The whole thing seems lazy. All I gotta say about Raw, so to stop Jay from turning, they're putting Logan with the Vision. Cowards, a lot of them. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting a Jey Uso turn.
It's
Like,
not. I mean, we're not done yet.
yeah,
He could eventually turn, but they did make him a good guy again. Essentially today, reinforced being a good guy. So
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with him. It was,
it feels like a pivot.
yeah.
Now, do we believe that Triple H hasn't been backstage recently?
I mean, you were saying that for Saturday Night Main Event. You were like, well, he's not here for this.
Yeah, one report has him saying that he was telling people that supposedly his political obligations have been viewed upon poorly by the outside public, essentially, for him. So that's supposedly why he's not backstage.
Like
So
what?
I don't know if I buy that or not, but that's kind of what they're saying is
Getting
that,
stuff signed with Trump and stuff like that.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Now, why didn't they give a shit when it happened like 2 months ago?
yeah, I mean, that's when it started. He has had some stuff more recently as well, but yeah.
Yeah. Ghostface, did you end up seeing the botched neck breaker where Jay kept turning with it? Like turned himself into like a DDT in like Punk's chest. Punk got up, kicked him in the back of the head, picked him up, and made him do the neck breaker again to run that shit back. Fully despise him now. Oh.
Uh, possibly you and Punk.
uh,
Yeah, it feels like the writing with Jay is really lazy right now. So
yeah.
the way they booted Jay to this weird character that's only caring about what his opinion is, and right now his opinion is good when it comes to like CM Punk, and then they replaced that whole picture with Logan Paul overnight, essentially.
Yeah. It sort of just seems like they don't know what to do with him other than like have him chase the title and that's it.
What, Punk or
No, Jay.
Jay?
Like have him chase the title, come down through the stands with the kids, because I mean, really at this point he's the champion of the kids. But
Yeah, then
that's
have
kind
him
of,
go beat Dom. I don't know.
well, I don't know. Dom's so like over as being a heel. He just want to keep those titles on him.
And then I don't know what you do with LA Knight at this point. He need the gold out of his teeth already. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he picked it up and pocketed it. It's like, ooh, yoink. um, I mean, yeah,
I shouldn't have done that right in the mic. My bad.
I don't know. I mean, earlier before you got here, Ghostface, we were even talking about what CM Punk, calling out people in the first segment, and he didn't even mention LA Knight. Like he didn't just, have to deal with.
Maybe there has been
You
like
know,
a creative shift. That
um,
would make more sense to why everything just changed on a dime.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense if Triple H wasn't there.
I missed that quote, but that sounds like something he would say.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
this
know.
the more I think about it, the more this feels like they just have a change in writing staff.
Yeah, something.
Maybe they're
I
gonna
don't
go with
know.
one of the AI generated storylines. I'm up for that. Let's see what it does.
Oh God. I
I
don't know.
question if it can be worse. Maybe the AI script will give LA Knight the belt. Yeah, listen. I just ranted for the first 20 minutes about why it doesn't make any damn sense for Logan Paul to get a title shot just because he shows up and punches the champ in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I feel like it's going to go to Gunther still. But yeah, I'd be all for LA Knight doing that.
I'd be for it as long as it like gives him that push to like be able to make a real run at a title and win the damn thing. Not just you're competing with someone else. We're just gonna give it to for the 9 millionth time, and then we'll forget to even mention you when somebody gets crowned champion. We'll just leave you out of the conversation altogether. I guess he's just a fucking enhancement talent now. Like, what the fuck are they doing that
It would be
him?
Cena in this case, be the enhancement talent.
Well, yeah, if LA Knight would win the tournament, sure. But I just mean like how they're treating LA Knight right now. It's like he's just enhancement.
That would be the hell of a setup. I mean, you
Yeah,
definitely would earn your title shot. That's for sure.
it would be good. Also, how he talked about like, we're trying to make an opportunity for like the same opportunity I had. It shows him marching down there the first time to challenge Kurt Angle
Yep.
with ruthless aggression. Well, then your tournament needs to not be any of these names we know. They need to be a bunch of people we don't friggin' know.
Well, that's what they wanted. They wanted a mix. You know, even said, and some names that don't even work here. So he's trying to
Which
mix in
is
everything.
gonna be what NXT stars,
I think that was kind of
TNA
implying
stars.
Edge,
Yeah,
which I don't know if that's going to happen. I guess you could be saying TNA, but like,
I mean that's been the biggest rumor in the rumor mill is just like Cena's last match is gonna be Edge.
yeah, I don't think it will be, especially with the tournament being announced.
Oh,
So that you say that, it makes sense for the not even work here stars to be TNA stars.
yeah, TNA, maybe some NXT. Because at least with that, like either TNA or NXT, that kind of like makes some sense where it's like kind of where he was at in maybe a developmental sort of stage, like making the transition from there to here.
Right. You're absolutely right, Ghostface. He did say that in the interview backstage, saying that he was going to go whoever he was going to come after whoever won between Punk and Jay. Um, maybe he just overslept. Didn't make this episode.
Or the new writers just wrote him off the fucking show and out of the fucking picture.
I think that's something we can see in the next 2 weeks or so. If LA Knight's nowhere to be found or doesn't follow up on that quote, then I think that we've had a writing shift.
Yeah.
Now, if he
And
just didn't do it this week and next week he shows up and picks up where he left off, then that's fine. But it's pretty safe to say they're going to need backup. no matter what.
That I mean, that would be a hilarious final opponent, but I mean, Cena doesn't need to give Joe Henry the rub. I mean, Joe's
I do
already over shit.
I do wonder when Joe will end up on the actual roster of WWE. Like, also, side note, I'm kind of surprised Jordan Grace is still down in NXT.
Yeah, like she is definitely one of the ones where like you almost figured she was gonna be like right on the heels of like Stephanie Vakir and Julia. But I guess with how much they're using Julia, maybe she needs to stay down there. She'll get more work.
That's true. That's really true.
Fucking it's so night and day between those two with Julia and Stephanie. It's just like the one is just like has the rocket ship, has the fucking title. Everyone's going
It's
after.
Raw versus SmackDown. None of the women are really being. I mean, Tiffany and Jade, and that's about all that's getting pushed. Nia shows up, wreaks some havoc, and goes away. And
Yeah.
that's SmackDown's women's division.
Just a damn tsunami that shows up. I passed through. Okay. I flooded Jamaica. Goodbye.
I don't remember the sign he held up, Ghostface, but it could be 100%. They love to punish people for little stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do like to do that. Especially if it's one of those signs that they would have taken away from the fan if they would have caught the sign.
Yeah.
And then you pull it out for the entrance, and then he grabs it. Yep. Yep, he's getting summoned away. Yeah, I kind of wish they would stop doing that sort of drama with that, where it's just they punish these guys, where it's just like they're supposed to go out there and create this kind of not necessarily heat in this sense, but just like get people talking, like you don't want to go full WWE attitude, but you want a little bit for this kind of a little bit hotter than PG era. This night took fans. We want LA Knight, not Jey Uso. Sign held on screen. Quickly put his name graphic over. Yeah. Yeah, that might be what happened. He might be getting punished for that. God, man. I mean, it's like, isn't that what you want to do as a wrestler? Is like you got to put that rivalry drama out there, and try and push this like storyline of these two guys versus each other. One's got to knock the other guy out of the other one's way so that they can get at the title because they're both gunning for the guy with the belt. And then, they're just going to be like, okay, well, we're going to write you off TV because you did that. We don't like that you did that because we want Jay up there and you were just going to lose tonight. I guess that would be a extra reason for them to punish is he saw that sign knowing he's got to, go into this match and, do the job and take the loss. And that was like a way for him to protest it. And they get all grumpy, just like, oh, you can't just, shut up and do your work. You're just going to have to pick up the sign and show it to us. He just really carried on about, like, isn't it the sort of drama that they should be promoting with, like, rivalries? But that was pretty much it while you were away. It doesn't make any sense. The only thing I can guess is they just got mad at him because he knew he was taking the loss. And he found that sign, held it up, and it pissed him off.
Possibly. Well, we'll see. because I think the only reason,
Well,
if he thought he was going to be actually going after Punk or Uso, I don't think he would do that with the sign. So either A, um, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe they knew Logan was coming back soon, like that got out, and that maybe this was the writing change that was taking place, and maybe that's why he did that. And if he's being punished for it, then that's a real quick pivot to, hey, Logan, we're pissed at LA Knight, so like show up and take his spot essentially.
yeah.
So I don't really know. I'm
But
leaning towards writers have changed. I really am. All the rumors of them testing AI writers and then Triple H not being backstage supposedly and this and that. I'm just feeling like either they're trying to save money on writers or they realize their product is getting stale and they're
well,
trying new stuff.
but also they've been known to be fucking petty as fuck with shit.
They have. You're
They'll
not wrong.
they'll they'll punish their guys. So, it's they're not above that.
No.
And they might look at it as like, well, LA Knight was being petty as fuck. He's going out there to do the job and he holds up the sign, to protest against us. It's just like it's the fans protesting against you. The fans, that's fan sign. He's showing you fucking this is what, your audience wants is wanted for a couple years now. You already did the thing with Jay. And it wasn't that great, so you took the belt back off of him.
So when is the next Saturday Night main event?
Shit, I knew this, but now I don't remember. It's in December, isn't it? Because around America's Thanksgiving end of November is Survivor Series, isn't it? Isn't it about the 20? Is it the 23rd? Open up the calendar. Maybe I at least can tell that way. Oh, it's probably the 22nd is the Survivor Series thing.
Cena's last match, Saturday Night main event, December 13th.
Yeah, Ghostface was right.
Yes, I had opened a different browser. I only have two monitors, and I didn't see a Ghostface. Good call. And let's check one more thing. No, I'm looking for not. I'm checking to see if there's an AEW pay per view on the December 13th.
Was there one for this Saturday?
What do you mean?
Were they counter programming AEW
No,
this Saturday?
They were not. I know there is a December pay per view typically, but I can't think of what it's called, and I can't think of.
You don't like my wig?
Good.
I can't now. This was all for you, by the way, buddy.
Okay, so
Tribute
World's
I
End
did
is
for you.
December 27th, so it's not going to counter program. So to answer your question, I'm
Ow. Biting too hard, dog.
I'm gonna say Rumble is when they actually
I'm not honored.
do that match. I would have said December 13th Saturday Night Main Event if it was counter programming AEW, but since it's not, I I think they feel fine just having seen his last match on it. Not to mention Peacock did not seem happy with him, so
Oh yeah, that yeah, you kind of picked up on that like right away. We go to tune into that Saturday, and usually that would be up front
you
and
can't miss
center.
it. Like you accidentally could log in and actually, end up on Saturday Night Main Event. But no, it was three things deep. Like
Yeah,
watch football. If you're not gonna watch football, watch Jurassic Park.
yeah.
Uh,
Those were the only two things I could see until you would like click the arrow, like what else you got, and the next thing was Saturday Night Main Event. It's just like, oh okay, you have like a special thing here, and instead you're just like watch the Jurassic Park movie, which I
I'm with you. And I think Knight versus Punk would be a fantastic match. I think they'd work really well together. I don't think Knight would accidentally DDT himself into Punk's shoulder instead of doing a neck breaker. Uh,
no probably not.
I think we'll get there. I just don't know when. At this point, I don't know when.
Yeah, I don't know. With Punk not mentioning his name when he's calling out all the potential people to wrestle, where he just wants to punch him in the face or legit wrestle him. I think it's very telling that he did not say LA Knight's name.
Bring a good point up. We definitely do. You definitely bring a good point up. I can't see LA Knight going after the IC belt. That's a Mysterio situation. I don't know what LA Knight does right now if he doesn't get back in the mix for the world title. Except, again, you raised a good point. If he ends up in the tournament, though, you could have your wish there, Ghostface. He could end up winning the tournament 100%. But I still think I'm leaning towards Walter to win it. Or Gunther, sorry. I went back a ways.
Yeah, yeah. That rumor that he was going over to AEW just got kind of quashed.
Who, Gunther?
Yeah,
I didn't hear that at all.
there was some rumor, and what I read on it right away, they're just like, yeah, this is total nonsense. That's not happening. It's just this whole thing's a fucking farce. Don't believe it at all. Don't waste your time with it. I'm like, I'm wasting my time with it now reading. Come here. You need to settle the fuck down. You're just biting the shit out of me. Oh, he had to go again. Okay. Acting nuts. Alright, let's read what you got here. Until 2 weeks ago that Punk actually wanted to face someone early. Jay early told Knight when LA was making his entrance for the Battle Royal, I want you to win. And when Punk was making his entrance, commentary. Oh yeah. He was telling him he wants him to win while Jay was coming in. Yeah, I mean, it's like they just can't pet that dog. I can barely pet this dog. He's a fucking hurting dog. He doesn't fucking settle down for a fucking second. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like people are just they're just not listening to the fans, even their own wrestlers, with like the way they want to go with certain things. It just I don't get the problem with they have with LA Knight. Like he's like everything they would like fucking want as like yeah, unless they only see him as a guy to like like chase the championship, like, which is what I think they've kind of pretty much just downgraded Jey Uso into. Like I think they saw that little bit of time of him as champion and just like, this is not as great as when you were chasing the championship. Maybe it's better you just chase the championship rather than get it. But they haven't like given LA Knight the chance, and at least, man, throw it the fuck on him and see what he does with it. See how it goes. This thing where it's just like, I don't know. Do they have to invent like his version of the yes chant to get them to wake up and actually listen to him? I don't know what to do at this. Like, what to even think at this point. I don't know. I wish I didn't notice he was gone until I turned around with the dog. What do you want? Probably wants to be not cooped up in this room anymore, but it's like, you have that door shut. I don't want anyone showing up while I'm in the middle of doing this think it's like, oh yeah, it's free to walk on in. I'm not streaming on anything or anything like that, and just come bother me, because people will. Tug of war. Ow. Alright, dog, take that back. Alright, I wonder what Matt got pulled away to. You know, he had to deal with the family he watches over there. Hopefully he'll just come back here in a second, because if he's gonna be stuck away, we probably just need to end it here and not have it kind of dead. But oh, here he comes. Hey, you're back.
Yeah, I should probably wrap up. Obviously, there's stuff going on that I have to keep going to, make sure it's okay. So
yeah, I was just saying, with it taking that long, it sounds like it's best to probably wrap things up and let you get on to that.
I'm hearing things get asked from across the house, and I don't know what, so I need to go deal with it. And Rikishi probably will cry about it. You're not wrong.
Yeah, well, Rikishi has other problems with possibly getting sued for someone getting a fucking piss slapped out of him again and again and again while he was unconscious, so Rikishi ought to shut the fuck up. So. Alright, well,
I gotta roll.
You gotta go, so let's wrap this thing up. Thanks for showing up, Ghostface.
Yeah, sorry about the abrupt ending. I just, I hope to take care of people in the house, so I gotta go make sure everything's good. So.
Yeah, and with that, happy how yeet.
Oh my god, he had that plan. He was waiting. I didn't know about that, Ghostface. I did not know that was coming. Clearly, he had that plan for the outro no matter what, and I did not know that was coming, for the record. So,
all right, well, let's go. Let's end on that.
I was giving him about 20 seconds to respond to that.
Come on, catch that later. He's just like, you son of a bitch.
All right.
Hey, you should have been here last week. I was wearing LA Knight shirt for you.
He did have the Delaware shirt on.
So.
All right. I got to run, guys.
Right,
I'll talk to you guys later.